1, 2, 3. Welcome back, chess fans. In this video, how to beat the Sicilian, our hero, Jospem, Mexican Grandmaster 2644, and he has a pet variation. Don't worry, I got you covered. And here is a variation against the Sicilian. We're gonna go 3 positions to remember and the line below. So, amazing stuff. He plays online all the time, and I have so many games I went through, and he always wins the same way. So we like to do that. Let's get a board and get going. So we have the Sicilian here, and Jospem has a favorite variation. In this case, he plays c3. Black develops, and you play h3. Little trick, if black were to take here, that's a mistake. That's a trick you should remember. Double attack and win the knight. Of course, black will know that and play g6. In this case, you do bishop g3, bishop g7, and bishop c2. Now, Jospem uses against all kind of Sicilian. Against knight c6, instead of d6, he plays c3, knight f6 attacks e4, bishop d3, black usually does d6, even though d5 would be possible. We do h3, g6, bishop c2. Alright, same position here, bishop g7, g4 let's say, castle, black takes, we take in the center, and we have a nice center with the e4 and g4 pawn. It's all nice, but black should fight against that and plays e5. That's a very logical move, and we answer d5. Now, the knight could retreat, that's a bit passive. Knight b4 is the most challenging reply for white. So now, I can show you again the 3 positions that we analyzed in the beginning, and we can see we play c3 position on your left, we play d4 in the middle of your screen, and the position on your right, knight b4, and below you have the line using the move 3c3 all the way to move 10. So you have the line, you remember how to get there. Now let's see what's going on in this position. Well, in this position there are 2 moves played. The move that I used to play is bishop b3, but the move that Jospem likes to play is knight c3. Let me show you bishop b3. This used to be an old trap, because if black takes, we have a loose piece here, a loose piece there. So the queen e1, that used to be the old line, attacking 2 pieces at once. So I thought I would be winning. But with the computers and Grandmaster Sarana with black, we know that there's different ways to play. You can take here with black, do that, knight g3, forking 2 pieces, so you move the queen, e4, defending the knight, you take, and now take, and boom. It's all computer play, very much based on calculation. The rooks are attacked, white should play like that, queen f6, rook ab1, and now bishop f5. I didn't find myself that the computer indicates this is the best line. White would come here, take, and bishop c3, forking 2 pieces. Again, very long line, and in this case, the position is unclear, and in a 3 Grandmaster games in this position, black won 3 games out of 3. So again, this is advantage black. We don't want to go into that. So we go back in knight b4 here, and we play the Jospem move, right? The Grandmaster move, and he plays knight c3, defending e4. What is the drawback of this move, right? It is take, and as white, we lost the bishop pair. So then we do bishop d7, a4, rook c8, and queen b3. And now I know this is a lot of moves, but Jospem has played this position more than 6 times. Once again, going back to our line, we started on move 10 with knight b4, and we end up on move 14 with queen b3. Once again, I want to pause there. c3 on move 3 is a key move. Then c3 on move 11 is a key move again. And the last one you want to remember is queen b3 on move 14. You have the position on the right, Jospem, Jose Martinez, Alcantara in the middle, and that's all you need to remember in this line. Alright, so now that I pause there, we are here. So, we are down the bishop pair, right? But we have pressure on the queen side. This is attacked, the queen is developed, our knights are developed, the bishop's gonna go to e3, and these are weaknesses. You see these pawns there? There's a weakness. This looks like the King's Indian attack, but trust me, black is not in time to attack you on the king side. You're making progress on the queen side. Alright, so let's show you one game here by b6, which is very logical here, and Jospem's gonna win in no time. Bishop e3, develop a piece, knight h5, logical. Black want to play f5, take, or knight f4, that's like a King's Indian. Queen b4 attacks our d6 pawn. Queen e7 defense, and now we go on the queen side, a5. Boom, boom, and now black is trying to attack over here. That's too little too late. We win a pawn on the queen side, and the attack never went through. You don't have to remember that, but we have a passed pawn over here. The rook can infiltrate, and black is not ready to attack you. It's too slow to attack. So in this game, we exchange pieces with white, and we're happy to play the endgame, pushing your b pawn, and black is trying to generate a checkmate, but that's not happening. Game continues, and here b7, and last move, b8, checkmate or check, and checkmate, black resign. Alright, so this is a move against the move b6. But what's happening if we do queen c7? That's the other move. Bishop e3, and now if black exchange here, the endgame is much better for white, because we're gonna play on the queen side and black doesn't have any attack on the king side. So once again, we're moving the king, went from g1 here, and now we're gonna push that and attack these pawns. Same plan as before in the endgame, and Jospem is a master at that. And exchanging pieces, we win the a5 pawn, and now we push the a pawn. We push our passed pawn, and we're gonna promote. Eventually, we promote and win a piece. So, game continued a little bit, but make no mistake, there was checkmate here. Beautiful finish by Jospem on line. So this is how you win when black exchange with queen c4. Last move, what if b6 is played here? You know the drill, knight d2, the knight's gonna come here, this knight's gonna go there, we're gonna attack these pawns and win easily. Again, that was another brilliant game by Jospem, attacking the d6 pawn, attacking the a7 pawn. I sound like a broken record, but it's so easy to play, and now boom, we're winning the pawn. Black is never in time to attack you on the king side. So the game continues, and the endgame is totally winning with white. This is dropping. We have a beautiful bishop here. You get the idea. So now, this is time to recap the opening. We do c3, we do h3. There's a trick on knight a4 to win by queen a4 immediately, g6, and we go back occupying the center with d4. When we are d4, castle, castle, we push, and here we are happily giving the bishop pair. We are not protecting the bishop by moving it. We are doing knight c3, Jospem, fine. And then, over here, what do? Queen b3, targeting a7, b7, d6, moving the bishop here. Knight on f3 comes back to d2 to go back here. Knight on c3 goes back to b5. The rooks come in and we win on the queen side. Sounds simple, but great idea. Black will not know what to do. I wish you good luck in this line, and I see you in the next one.